Set! Hi! Go, Warren, go!
Yeah, boy, his squad. Yeah.
Whoa. I think he broke his hip again.
Really? Yeah, bro.
No, I think it's his head. Oh. You good?
Who are you? What happened?
Alright, yo. You gotta pick it up.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
Bro. Alright, so we get seriously gotta get you to the hospital.
Tomorrow.
Come in.
Come in.
Hey, what's up, guys? We just brought one back from the hospital.
Yeah, it's not looking good at all.
Snap. Yo.
What happened?
Well, this seems like he broke his arm, his hip, and he has a concussion.
Oh.
Okay, Warren?
Who's Warren? Oh, I'm Warren.
Yeah, so anyway, as you can see from his condition, we gotta help him remember everything that happened his freshman year, because he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like bad. Finals are coming up.
Yeah,
We got you, Warren.
you have to prepare him.
Alright, Warren, so what do you remember?
Huh?
Come on, you gotta remember something.
Eighth grade.
Alright. Well, I guess I have to tell you everything that happened at the beginning of this year, starting with Frost Valley. Remember that?
What's Frost Valley?
Alright, well, I'm gonna tell you.
Is it cold?
Frost Valley is the first freshman trip of the year that happens during the first couple days of school. The trip is a little pricey, but it's extremely worth it to go because Frost Valley is going to be the trip where you first meet your new friends for the next 4 years of high school. Frost Valley is a 3-day camping trip full of activities to make new friends, such as playing sports like basketball or ziplining and hiking with new friends you're bound to meet. The second big freshman trip is the freshman Philly trip, which happens around March and all history classes attend. The trip takes up the whole day, and we visit the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia, and then with extra time left over, it is mandatory for you to visit 2 extra bonus sites, and if you're lucky enough, you get to have the rest of the time off to hang out in Philadelphia. Also in March, we have what's called March Madness. March Madness is the biggest academy bonding time in the Academies at Englewood. This has nothing to do with the college basketball or March Madness tournament. Our school's March Madness is every day, and there's a new activity to give your academy points. On the last day of March Madness, we have something called Game Day, where you can get the most amount of points for your academy by playing and answering game show questions. During May is normally around the time where Miss Fordice has her annual Nonconformity Day. We have this event after we learn about Emerson and his transcendental ideas, and we have a day where we do not conform to society views, as hence the name Nonconformity Day is held. Lastly, arguably the biggest event in our school, Diversity Day, run by Miss Aronson, so we can learn about all other cultures, happens around late during the year, during the 4th quarter. Basically, there's one big giant assembly where there are a lot of different cultural dances and performances. After the school day, we have what is called a World Cultures Festival that is filled with food from all over the world. There are fun activities to do there, such as sumo wrestling, and there's always a DJ there, so that you're bound to have a good time.
Eric, can you tell about the school year?
Alright. So Warren, do you remember anything about the Academies at Englewood?
What? No.
Alright, so that's the school that you went to, and I'm gonna tell you about the school by first telling you about the 2 hardest teachers, Miss Aronson and Miss Fordice.
Okay.
Alright, so let's start with Miss Fordice. Miss Fordice is our American literature teacher, and she's pretty awesome. The only downside to the class is getting a lot of homework. Well, in reality, it isn't a lot because she gives us a few days to do it. It's just that everyone procrastinates. Miss Fordice is a really hard worker and tries to give us a good learning experience because she puts effort into the way she teaches us. Sometimes she might do something special like wear a black veil and say something from the story The Minister's Black Veil, which was quite an interesting story. Also, Miss Fordice is a great reader, and the way she reads to us makes whatever we are going over easier to understand because we have an audible aid to help us out. Overall, American literature with Miss Fordice helped us get through a lot. Now let's go to Mrs. Aronson. She teaches U.S. history, and it really is a tough class. She expects a lot out of us because we're honor students, and she even tells us that. At first, it was really hard just getting by in her class, but the way she teaches us made it a lot easier. Eventually, everyone just got used to the workload. Also, Mrs. Aronson taught us a really efficient method of taking notes. If you forgot that, then I hope you have another method that's just as good as her method. Having a class with Mrs. Aronson was a really good experience because getting used to the workload will help us with next year.
I hope that helps you.
Okay, Warren, I'm going to talk to you about math and biology. Okay, Warren, so now I'm going to tell you about math and biology class in the Academies Englewood. So this year, you took biology with Miss G. However, there's another biology teacher named Mrs. Siren. Miss G is a very fun teacher who loves her students and always interacts with her class. She's a hard teacher who gives you a lot of projects and labs, but if you work hard, you'll be fine in her class. If you get to know her, you'll see that she's an awesome teacher. On the other hand, Mrs. Siren is also an awesome teacher. He is very chill, but still gives you a lot of classwork. Also, he'll never give you any homework or projects during breaks, because he wants you to enjoy them. In biology class, you'll learn about ecosystems, abiotic factors, and biotic factors. An ecosystem is a biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environments. Abiotic factors are non-living things, while biotic factors are living things. Alright, on to math. In this school, you will either take geometry or algebra 2 with trig. This year, you take geometry with Mrs. Dalzell. In geometry, you will mostly learn about shapes and measuring lengths and finding missing variables. You will also learn how to find slope, lengths, and angles. Also, in any math class, even if you fail a test or quiz, you will be able to retake them, which is great because you will have another chance if you don't do well the first time. Well, it looks like my time is up, so I'll send you to Mr. Hillary now. Kieran.
Oh, yo, what's up, Joel?
Kyle.
I'm gonna kill you. My name is Kieran. Remember, K-I-E-R-A-N.
Kieran.
Yes, my friend.
Kieran.
Yes, Warren. Well, since you came to me, I have to tell you about sports and every extracurricular activity here at the Academies Englewood. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? What about basketball?
Basketball, yeah, we can start off with basketball. So you like basketball?
I love basketball. I love basketball. What? What happened?
Yo, you don't remember?
Remember what?
Yo, during this year, during practice, you and your buddy Abraham were playing, and you went up, and he violated you, and you came down like Kevin Ware, and your hip just said, and you were just like, oh.
Again?
Yeah, again. It was bad, bro.
Whoa.
But you were getting all the girls, though. They were all up on you.
Tell me what other sports happened this year, okay?
Alright. Here at the Academies at Englewood, there are several sports and many extracurricular activities that we can partake in. For our elite athletes, here are the options for keeping active during the school year. In the fall, you can either play football, soccer, tennis, volleyball, or cheerlead. Our football team has managed to attain a winning season this year with a record of 6 wins and 4 losses, but we fell short to Sparta in the first round of the playoffs. During the football games, the cheer squad was actually really good, thanks to our fabulous teacher, Miss Rodson. Our soccer teams, both boy and girl, on all levels, have not been successful for a while in our school. But we have heart. Our next season is the season to remember. Our tennis teams have also had a decent season, and although our volleyball team has displayed amazing efforts, we did not have an ideal season. During the winter, you can play basketball, run indoor track, or wrestle. All of these sports did exceptionally well this season. In the spring, You could play softball, baseball, run track, or play golf. And our softball and baseball teams did poorly this year, but our track team was pretty good, and our golf had also a decent season.
So Warren, do you remember anything from this experience?
Wait, who are you?
Only way you can remember everything. Look, I was so much fun. I swear.
Yo, Warren, are you okay?
Okay.
Fine. What happened? You lost your memory. What?
Why you not the wheelchair, bro?
Chill. I'm fine. Okay.
Alright.
I'm back. Okay, go. Come in. Yo guys, Warren, he really got messed up. He just brought him back from the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah,
What happened?
I think it's really bad. They said he has a concussion and he broke his hip.
Dang, yo. Wait, who's Warren? Wait,
Damn, Joe.
Alright, let's see how it was.
Let's see how it was until Joel started dying laughing. How do you pause
Still
it?
recording.
You good, Eric?
I feel like he's taking a ball and throwing it at his stomach.
Are you good, Warren?